What is up, YouTube? It is Matty. Welcome back to another farming video. Yeah, I'm really glad to be bringing you another episode in this one. As you can see at the start of this video, I only had, what's that, about seven lavas done. So you can see it's a big jump from my last video. I've been hammering away at the lavas. They're not that hard, actually. I mean, 3 mil sounds like a lot, but when it's all you're doing, especially in the fact that we're winning all the clan wars and everything like that, it's really not that bad. Now on this base, I thought I could easily go for the 2-star here. And most of the loot was sort of down the bottom side anyway, so instead of just trying to pick it apart, which I do on quite a lot of the videos and a lot of the Loonian raids, I just thought, meh, just spam everything. I've since changed my loon strategy, by the way. I no longer bring a lightning spell, because I really don't think there's a point in doing it, because any CC troops that would be affected by a lightning spell, I can loon drop. Obviously it means you can't dump straight away and you have to check what's in the clan castle, but that's what you'd probably be doing on this sort of raid anyway. So you can see my minions are sort of spamming onto the town hall now, which is perfect, 2-star. Now I've got 100k gold left and a bit of dark elixir, so unfortunately I didn't have my queen in this raid, so I'm going to drop my king down, see what damage he can do, if anything, and yeah, unfortunately just be left a little bit of gold short because there was some at the top. If I'd have done this raid a bit more cleverly, maybe I could have got the 3-star, but to be honest, sometimes when I see this sort of raid, I just think, it depends what mood I'm in and depends where I'm at, to be honest. If I'm in somewhere that's quite, you know, if I'm in a bit of a rush, I'll just do what I just did. If I want fancy picking it apart, I will, but yeah, well, I don't know, so only can only guess, but still great loot from that raid. But yeah, I'm really glad to be bringing you another farming series. I've been uploading a lot of other content lately, from the hog videos, the war videos, all that sort of stuff. So it's nice to come back and show you just a bit of farming and how I do what I do. Because and actually, more importantly, I don't think anyone cares about watching these videos. No one really cares about me getting lots of loot or anything like that. You can see how I pulled the CC away then, by the way, to get the rest of the pull. But it's more the fact of the progress of my base, because I know that some people are interested in how I'm getting along, how many lavas, how many Legos I'm doing, that sort of thing. So I just like to keep it, keep people up to date, really. So yeah, lavas aren't as bad as you think, considering you go from 1 million for Legos to 3 million for lavas. And I think if I'll log in now on my phone, I'll be able to tell you exactly how many lavas I've got done to date, because I've done another 2 today, which is good. Let's have a look. So edit base. Sorry, while this is playing, you can see I'm just doing sort of a huge wide spread on that one. Yeah, I've done 26 lavas, which is quite cool. So yeah, with this one, I've taken down the CC. There wasn't really was there a queen to worry about? I don't think there was. Sorry, I haven't been watching. But you can see my loons have clumped up, but basically there's no real wizard tower that's should affect them, so we might be on for a 3-star here if the troops, sorry, if the traps don't screw me over. But yeah, there's not too much loot, but it was good enough. I was happy with that. Let's see how many loons we've got left, because they're all going to that air defense now. See if we've got enough basically to take it down. No. A little bit of a shame, but I've got both heroes though, so you can see I used the lightning spell to finish off that air defense because that was going to get in the way, and then I've got the arch tower hopefully, and Tesla aiming on the heroes. No, the arch tower's got a mind of its own. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to be able to pick up a nice 3-star on this raid, which was good, because there was quite a bit of elixir and some dark elixir as well. And what league am I in? M3, so that's what, about 100,000 elixir, 100,000 of each golden elixir as well. So it turns out to be quite a profitable raid, and I don't know how many trophies I ended up getting from it. Probably, oh, here we are, 26. So yeah, pretty good in the end. Anyway, I'm pushing. Anyway, I keep saying anyway. I'm pushing now. I'm up in Champions League again. Oh, look at that fail. I think I misplaced my my rage spells. That is the worst feeling ever, by the way, when you're in a raid, particularly when you're trophy pushing, because that can really ruin your day. But when you're doing any sort of raid, to be honest, if you war raids, I suppose, would be the most frustrating, I guess. Just dumping all your spells right out on the battlefield, because yeah. Let's see how I do in picking up the rest of the loot in this raid, and actually let's see if I can pick up the 50%, because this base it looks doable, especially with the queen in the centre, but I'm not 100% sure, especially with a few arch towers under construction as well. That always helps. So I'm not 100% sure if we're going to be able to do it, but we'll watch and have a little looky-loo, eh? We've got my minions spreading around, picking up the extra free percentage. I'm dropping my loons in down there to distract more than anything by the look of it. And actually, I think we're pretty good to take the 50%. Can't see any reason why not, especially with the free buildings to the right there. And yeah, walked away with a nice 400,000 loot. Let's see what we're gonna do. The king should be able to pick up the 3% that's there by the builder hut and the army camp, actually, so that would be nice. Yeah, everything's going sort of good for me lately, really. The loot's going good. Tell you what really helps, actually, winning clan wars, because I win about 900,000 loot per, sort of around 800,000 or 900,000 loot of gold and elixir, so 1.8 million total, plus the dark elixir. I win that every war. So if you imagine we're doing constant war, so that's every 2 days, so that really does help as well, because obviously the day prep day and the day war day, so every 48 hours I'm getting an extra almost 2 million of loot, just by participating, because we're basically winning pretty much every war we go under now. We've really got our attack strategies down. So what I'm looking to do, now I like to take these videos to sort of sometimes explain where I'm at, where I'm going, what I'm thinking of doing next, because it's you know, we've got a lot, a 10 or 11 15-minute video with just farming going on. So yeah, I've started, you've probably noticed, really changing my attack strategies in war. I've moved away from just the conventional go wee, just sort of spam and hope and have a little bit of thought but no real planning in a raid, to going the whole full measure that sort of the Hulk files and One Hive, all these sort of really analytical raiders do. And I'm trying to enforce that across my clan as well, because you can see here, and I'm in M2 by the way, so I don't know if I'm sort of pushing up at this point, not 100% sure, I doubt it, this video is kind of old, but yeah, I've started, the guys in my clan have really embraced it as well, some more than others, but overall everyone's sort of, we're performing a lot better as a clan, we're gelling, we're winning, we're not just winning, we're owning and getting a lot of 3 stars with some better strategies like Lavaloon or Lavunian or whatever you call it, and like Goho, like Holo, you know, all these strategies that require precision planning, a lot of planning actually. I mean, Van, you've probably seen on my previous videos, he does Go-Gi Wee-Wee or Go-Gi Wee-Wee, which throws giants into a Go Wee-Wee, which again, something I would have never really thought to do, and that can really boost the performance of a Go Wee-Wee if planned properly. So it's just, I suppose, all these different things that you can do to enhance your abilities. That's what I'm sort of interested in now, and that's where I really want to go. Luckily I was able to pick up the 50% there as well, and look, and it is nice showing a bunch of good loot raids. Obviously every raid I do isn't like that. Saying that, in my attack log at the moment, I've got a ridiculous raid. It was what's it? It was only worth 2 trophies to me, so I think I had 8 in total, and I got 200,000 gold, but got 574,000 elixir and almost 3,000 dark as well. And obviously because I'm in champs, plus the what is it, 180k of gold and then 190k of elixir on top of that. So if you add 500 and what is that, 74,280, what you got? Quick math, 650, 750,000. Pretty good. So yeah, it's you could say that pushing is actually, it's harder to get elixir, a lot harder, because each army cost, especially when you're using all your spells and all your loons and all that sort of thing, it can probably cost you about close to 300,000 to, or maybe 200,000 to build the army. I don't know the exact maths, but it's around between 200 and 300, I think. So you need sorry about the little text that's coming there. So you do need to get about 100,000 plus your loot bonus to sort of break even. So when you've got bases where you walk away with 1,000 because you've taken down collectors and there's nothing in them just for the percentage, and haven't touched the storages, you can really walk away making a loss on Elixir. And then but you could say the same with gold. If you spend more than 180,000 on searching and then don't bring any gold back from the raid, again you can make a loss. But for the most part, most people have loot. This is a monster raid. Look how much is available. That's like a, well, that's probably a million raid. How much I get of that. Now you can see I threw my jump spell, and I brought a jump spell with me because I'd failed in war, sad face, and I I didn't have the heart to dump it, so I just thought, oh, I'll just throw it into a raid and see how we get on. Then I found this monster and I was so annoyed because if I'd have brought the correct army and all that sort of thing, I could have probably got away with a lot better. Yeah, I'd have had more loons because I think I had the goal. I don't know. Anyway, I could have done a lot better on this raid, but sometimes the cards fall where they do, and it'll serve me right for failing in war and not using the jump spell, and then not getting rid of it to bring in the proper army for a raid. But then again, I might not have found the space, so whatever. Let's see how we go. I'm trying to be really sort of what's the word? Careful in my loon deployment here, because I've got so limited. And now I think what I'm going to have to do is absolutely spam my minions down and really hope I can pick up some loot here. You can see I'm taking down all the arch towers. Got loons in my CC as well, so this is a newer sort of raid because I've started bringing loons in my CC instead of minions. I find it helps me more. Unfortunately, I didn't take an archer tower down, which has just been a right pain in the arse down in the bottom right. So I'm gonna have to. I can't remember. Do I use the queen to take it down? Do I not? I don't know. Let's see how the raid pans out. Sometimes it's good when I record the videos and I can't remember what I'm doing, because it's like I'm commentating on stuff that I don't even know what I'm doing. It's like I'm commentating on someone else's video because I just haven't. But you can see I'm just trying to spam the minions down now as much as I can to get all those collectors. My loot's racking up quite quick. Look at all that dark elixir that's left though. That is depressing. What am I edging up to now? What's that? Nearly 4,000. Well, not almost 800, 750, that sort of amount really. Am I going to be able to pick up the extra percentage? Throw the queen in. Let's see what I can do with her. 15 seconds left. Throw a few more minions in on the right as well. They took that down, which was good. How's my queen going to do now? That's what it's all going to come down to. Can she take that collector down? Looks like she's going to be able to. Boom, 50%. Walking away with, yeah, the best part of 840,000 plus loot bonus there. Now we're going to go back to base as we always do on these farming videos. I've got enough to do one piece of wall to show you. I'll show you how many walls I've done in total at the end of this video. Bear in mind that as I'm talking right now, I've done 26 lavas. So I think I pre-recorded this video a day ago, 2 days ago, or something like that. I can't really remember when I was planning. So I've done 20 at this point. Look, so here they are laid out nicely, looking all sexy and lava-like. There they are, and yeah, it's not as bad as you think. So I think that once you've maxed all your defenses and you've just got walls and heroes to do, that you should do what I do, because I'm really enjoying myself, maxing my heroes, learning new strategies, doing the walls as well. But I'm using the time where you would say, oh, you should upgrade to Town Hall 10, to really just learn how to raid and how to pick apart bases at a higher level than I think that anyone that just rushes to Town Hall 10 would be able to do. But anyway, enough of that. Thanks for watching this episode, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, which I'm sure most of you have. But peace out, catch you later, see you on the flip side, check you later, smell you later, and all that shiznaz. Peace.